you guys saw that there was a summoning circle or ritual going on to bind these seven souls to the dragon and to its phylactery. You guys started to fight the dragon, and then the fight immediately stopped as soon as a Trask was summoned from the scroll of summoning, of blank summoning. Um, you guys did get experience for beating, uh, ending the combat for persuading the dragon to leave. Um, Now there is a rampaging Trask. The seven knights of the dawn all begin coming up to you guys. They all bow. They all bow and they sheathe their weapons, which now, upon the weapons that they now have are pristine and in perfect condition. They flew out of your guys' hilts or waistbands. Um, they all bow and thank you for saving them. But they too hear the noise of a very large creature. Um, and I can't remember if you guys told them if you summoned a Trask, but they do hear the noise. Um,
I mean, they might have heard us, you know,
yeah, probably. I can't
tell
remember.
the dragon
Panicking.
that we summoned the Tarask.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't really see it because Titus is wearing a helmet, but he just has the longest 1,000-yard stare right now.
you can tell by the shoulders. You're kind of drooping your head down a bit. You look disappointed in yourself.
Over there with the Call of Duty 1,000-yard stare.
Um,
Yeah.
um, the knights all begin coming up to you, and they begin introducing themselves, going from left to right. I am Roland Sita, Blade of the Dawn. He is a he has like a breastplate, this dark and black. Um, each of their armor is um varies from like half plate to full plate. But all the armor looks like it has constellations inside of it, and you see that the stars sort of flicker in and out. Um, the next guy goes, I am Pirin Naris, the right hand of the dawn. Gruttle, the next guy, Eltar, steps forward, and he has a large executioner sword, and he bows to each of you, but he says nothing. Altan, I am Altan Salvino. I was made aware that you met my. I was made aware that you've met my son. I am happy that you got in contact with him. Ventro stands in the back, bow in hand, bows. Um, the next guy, I am Himo Neris, the left fist of the dawn. And finally, Lucian, I am Lucian Avan. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Altan steps forward. What are your next plans since you have freed us from this and that you have freed the Dawn, the Citadel, that is?
Aren't we like supposed to report back to that fort place? The if you open up the map, the
Platinum
the
Keep.
forge, the Platinum Keep. Yeah, those guys. That we
I believe we sent word back to them
Oh, okay.
about this, but we did not. We did not choose to go back on our own volition. I don't know. This is kind of as far as we got. This kind of turned into not the reconnaissance mission. It kind of
More of a
got out of hand. Let's take
yeah.
care of the problem ourselves that we.
That's fair
showed
enough.
I believe originally, it was originally supposed to be recon, and then you guys were gonna scout out and then fall back. That did not turn out the way it does. That's all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
Altan. Oh yes, Sammy.
No, go ahead. I was
Um,
about to.
Well, if you wanted to do something before, I was gonna switch. If you wanted to do one last thing before I.
Oh no, I was
progressed.
gonna. No, go ahead. Just
Okay.
go.
Altan steps forward, and you notice on each of these guys, there's something there's something off about them. Some of them have their helmets off, but you notice they're all dark elf. But what you notice is that like their eyes look they look they're like purple, and their eyes also have this sort of like they like they're swirling. You notice on Eltar that you notice that he has like his body is like sort of um moving to and fro like like his shadow, like he has like a second shadow coming off of him, and then it reverts back into his body, and he seems to have to fight control over it. If you guys would like to make a Arcana check to determine
I was about to ask
what's
to do that. Actually,
what's happened to them.
Well, go ahead, Austin. You're probably more Arcana than me, that's for sure.
Not sure about that.
I have a 1, like on
I
my.
have a 7.
You
rolled a 7?
I rolled a 7 for Arcana.
Okay. You are unfamiliar. You've heard tales, mostly rumors, but you've never met one. But you think these are that they are who they say they are, but they become converged. But you've only heard rumors of people who've been converged. You have not met one. Actually, that's a lie. You have met one. You met the wizard, the goo wizard. He is no. You have met. They are dark elves who have some form of they've been converged, not fully, but just a little bit.
Remind me again, as a player, what converged means.
Converged, there's 4 stages to converged. The 4th stage is becoming a goo person. First stage is the eyes. The eyes look weird. Second stage is your shadow is essentially, or shadow is a loose term. Your past or present self is literally trying to split off from its body. And you have to sort of fight control over it. The 3rd stage is a feral, much dangerous labile. Usually people have lost total control of themselves. And a lot of times in the 4th stage you see that as well, but some people have gained control over over their body, their autonomy. So it appears that all of them are converged to some degree, at least in the 1st or 2nd stages.
Okay.
Titus will kind of shake his head a little bit, stand up, and introduce himself. Where's my... Oh, there it is. I am Titus Arwen, paladin of... I'm sorry, what did you say his god was? Since
The
it's
main,
not tier.
it's still the main god. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah,
Latin
just the
for
maimed god.
it's Latin for maimed god.
Paladin of the maimed god.
It is a pleasure meeting you.
I guess I'll introduce myself then. Say hi, I'm Sammy, and that's really it.
Sammy, it is a
Maybe
pleasure
lift my
meeting
hat. Sorry, go ahead.
you. It is a pleasure meeting you, Sammy.
Well, pleasure's all mine. That's all the greeting I can really do. So,
Hearth, and
anyone
Garth,
else want to greet?
are you guys?
Hearth is looking like I like the hellos, but cool and all. There's a thing that's kind of big and scary
Yes.
and in the vicinity. That name's Hearth Midnight Sun. Blah blah blah. Goodbye. As I am beginning to leave now.
Okay.
Wow, I guess we're
Uh,
gonna head back to
You
the.
guys do what you're doing.
Um,
I'm exiting.
Al10 will actually follow you, Hearth. Um, before we move on to anything else, we should. The thing that you said you summoned a Churask. You said you summoned a Churask.
Yes.
Let us go back to
Unintentionally, but yes.
let us go to the war room, and we'll discuss further plans. So, you guys travel down this hallway. Now, it's about like 60 feet up, and you guys had to climb through the roof of the roof of there's like an entryway. As you get to that point, you notice that the hallway keeps going. It's not blocked off, and there isn't a huge hole in the ceiling anymore. Your rope and your removable rod somehow are just there in the center of the room.
I will collect the removable rod again.
Um,
I'll get my rope.
As you guys continue going down the hallway, everything seems as if it's pieced itself back together. Um, and as you guys make it towards the end of this very long hallway, you see a spiral staircase going up. The 7 knights begin going upwards. The war room is just up ahead, up top.
Okay.
Follow them in.
Alrighty. Hashtag thank you Pinterest for these great diagrams. So the first floor as you guys are going up is just the and you notice that as you're climbing up, the keep seems to be put back together. It's not in disorder like how the staircase is intact. You see the quarters perfectly fine. The beds are all there. You get to the second floor, and that is where the war room is. This moon-shaped table in the center, stone that glows with slight moonlight aura around it, and there is a large map in the center. Multiple maps actually. These very large maps, and you guys surround it, and it's the world map as you guys all know and love. And Alton will turn to you, Titus, and he'll look to you, and he'll say, "Where do you? This is from the sounds of the Churask. It sounds like it was summoned south." And he points to this village on the map around this area. This village, as Hearth mentioned, as your friends mentioned, supplied resources to neighboring allies. That is most likely destroyed.
Titus's shoulders are just gonna drop a little bit upon hearing that.
The orcs that did inhabit the tower before we were overrun. There were 4 entryways. And then he points out to each 4 areas. The village would have also been attacked by orcs. The Temple of Light, Temple of Lukos, is most likely being overrun right now. And the Restful Respite is too most likely being overrun by orcs and goblins and draconians. So, that is where we're at now. That's only assumption. I'm hoping that the forces there held them off, but This is the circuit. This is what is currently happening. The question is, gentlemen, what will we be doing?
Do I remember where most of the hostile forces are built up?
Scorched forest.
They went from the Chromatic City, and this is an older map, so I do apologize. And they
Okay.
went from the Land of Shadows, crossed it into this fort. It's some of them went from the Land of Shadows to the Scorched Forest. It's very likely that some of the forces were then teleported from the Chromatic City to the Dawn, to the Citadel of the Dawn, so they didn't have to make that travel. And they just sort of were spilling. Now they're spilling in all to Vox Populi, to the Temple of Light. So, does that answer your question?
So they're mainly focused, like their origin point is the Chromatic City, and then they've kind of like opened gateways to different spots, is what I'm hearing. Or-
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if the town's already destroyed, we probably shouldn't go there, you know.
Unless we have a way to deal with the Tarrasque, which I'm not
Yeah.
sure of just yet.
I'm not sure we have any kind of lure unless we lure with ourselves
I
the
mean,
Tarrasque away.
I do have a book that allows me to access a pocket dimension, but I'm not sure if it would work on something that large.
Yeah.
I don't think that thing would fit in any pocket.
Yeah. Godzilla. Why is Godzilla moving around?
If we had something larger, maybe we could contain it, but I'm not sure what that would be.
Where did you get this book at?
DM, I actually don't remember where I got the book at.
You picked it
I
off.
just saw it on my character sheet.
You picked it up off of one of the dead draconian mages.
It was picked up off of a dead draconian mage.
Oh. That could be useful and dangerous. Keep that handy. Keep that handy. As
Maybe
you
we
got,
should. Sorry, go ahead.
as you guys are talking, there's like some windows out on this there's like some very large windows that are covered up by these large tapestries. One of the tapestries is still rolled up. It hasn't been brought down, and you see a very out this window, in sort of the courtyard. You see a very bloodied figure. Like, he just looks red, and two scimitars in hand, and an eagle, a large bird of prey on his shoulder. And he looks up. He sees the window. Your guys, whoever's standing near this window, you guys' eyes meet.
I don't know
There's
who's
a guy.
standing by
There's
the
a
window.
guy outside. I'll stand next to the fucking window.
Okay.
I'm concerned about the thing coming towards us.
Oh, the Tarrasque, yeah.
I announced that to the party, like, hey, there's somebody out there. He doesn't look too hot.
Dylan, I'd like you to introduce your character. Mind you, you're bit a ways, but you can introduce your character now.
Hello, everyone. My name is
Some titty?
Tiltha. What's a lot
Alright.
like you doing in a place like this?
For context,
Holy shit, he can talk through the mind.
for context, you're having to yell this. Hello, I'm Tillith.
Think of it like
I'm Tiltha.
Dilfa, sorry.
Oh my god.
We yell down, "What are you doing down there, all bloodied?"
Scouting, looking for stuff.
Upon hearing that he's bloodied, Titus is gonna look out at him.
We're
He,
still at the keep, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the Dawn
Uh,
Citadel.
So
Yes.
the Don where the dragon was.
So
Yeah.
you guys are, but it's
Okay.
all like put together. It's all like it looks fine now. So you guys are like here, and he's like standing like right there.
Did you go alone?
That's what I usually do. Usually
Uh,
solo.
Damn.
Do you need aid, sir?
Well, this isn't my blood, so I think I'm okay.
Dylan,
Uh-huh.
you
Good to
do-
hear.
you you have like 70 some HP. You're at like 30 HP from all the fighting that you had to do.
It seems I have injuries.
I will tend to those.
It's mostly not your blood.
Mostly
Yes.
not my blood. A lot of blood. I
Um,
would like heals if possible.
Yeah, Titus is gonna work his way down towards him so we can give him some
Okay.
heals.
Or
How
or-
did you get here? This place was until very recently pretty heavily guarded by not great things.
Do you not have eyes?
It's,
I think
There's
he
it's
murdered a bunch
impressive
of people.
alone, though.
He's probably a really good sneaky guy.
I go where I need to, and I make my way there. That's all you need to know.
So I don't. I think with all that blood, he wasn't. I mean, maybe he was sneaking, but
Look, it's good to camouflage in red, especially after killing your enemies.
red is a horrible camouflage color.
Unless you're in front of a bunch of dead red bodies.
True.
Actually, before Titus heals him, can I use? He would probably use detect evil on him just to make sure he's not
yeah.
suspicious. of
You use your
anything.
divine. I'm assuming divine sense, and he is not a.
I mean, yeah.
He's not a devil or fiend or a fae. Or
Okay,
a
good.
celestial. He is a half elf. As you come down,
Okay.
you notice that he has like elven but humanesque features. Very good looking though. I mean, chiseled chin. Amidst all the blood, he is a handsome man, young man.
Titus is going to use heal wounds on him.
Sure. Do you want to do the cure wounds the spell or healing hands the class ability?
Whichever one would be better in this situation.
Healing hands will you have
Lay
a
on
pool-
hands.
Lay on hands, sorry, has a pool of
Yeah.
35. So you can heal him.
And he's at what health out of total?
30.
He has
I
70
believe.
and he has only 30 health.
I will give him. I'll give him like good 15 health. If that's possible.
You are
Yeah.
generous.
Yeah, you heal him.
I mean, he's pretty beat up.
So you guys, I'll make your way inside the castle. I'm assuming Dylan, Talitha would enter the keep.
And that's all.
That much
And
is
that's where
certain.
you draw the line. Is just right to there.
May we ask who you work for? I'm
Usually
assuming-
I keep my clients pretty private, but you know, we can work together on what else needs to be done.
Is your allegiance with the are you friends with the people from the what are that place is called? The Peak, whatever it's called. I already forgot what they were. I'm so sorry. The people
Platinum
we were
Keep?
just at. The
What?
Platinum Keep. Are you friends of the Platinum Keep?
Sure, they're fine.
Okay, well, we work with them, and he's fine with them, so I guess we're fine.
I mean, Titus is gonna heal him. Just the question of if he's gonna join us or not was the yeah.
Yeah, you should probably accompany of us,
Yeah.
so you don't
So Titus
get
will
hurt as
escort him
much.
back up to the rest of the group then. Back
So
to
you
the
guys,
war room.
all right.
Yeah.
So you guys all meet
Yep.
back up
He's
to the
willing to go
room.
with me.
Dylan. So you, Tillith came up. You came up from your village, and when you came back from your village, you did notice that it was destroyed by a Charask. And then you went up this path here, slaughtered all of the orcs and bad guys that were up there to the dawn.
Based.
Now,
Based indeed.
the question is, what are your guys' next plans?
As far as we can
Giraffe
from the
seems like a
Trask.
very pressing issue.
Yeah, issue we can't really resolve on our own.
Yes, but the longer it goes unresolved, the worse the situation is going to be.
Oh, it could be worse when we're dead too.
That is also a valid point.
Maybe.
Just wanting us to Leroy Jenkins it.
No, I'm just saying we should try to think about our options with
What
that.
about the Temple of Lukos? Is the dragon heading there?
Is
Well, I
that
thought the
the
Trask was
Trask?
with this village.
Well,
yeah, the Trask was here.
how did the dragon leave? Did they teleport away?
Yeah, they
Flew
just
away.
teleported.
Or flew-
They teleported
Oh,
because they were
teleport?
in the ritual chamber. They couldn't really fly out of. Yeah, they just
Oh.
teleported.
I saw a line that had the dragon next to it, and I assumed it was going to fly to the Temple of Lukos. But I think that's just a picture.
Yeah, it's just a picture. Yeah.
Oh.
But there
Well,
there are enemy forces that took that path down. The green line is a path. So the forces took that path down to the Temple of Lukos.
okay. We could take on that force, or we could head back to the Platinum Keep and tell them our findings, as in we find ourselves in a predicament with this Godzilla. Or face him head on. You know?
I'm not saying face him head on, I'm saying we should find ways to possibly deal with it.
Do I know anything around our around the map of any aid at all?
Well, you do know of the hero that big hero convention of all the greatest and best heroes of all walks of life. Um, you could probably ask some of them for assistance. Now individually, they might not be able to help head on the Trask. I don't know if German would want to sacrifice any of his troops to kill a Trask. That's just my I would need to talk to John more about that in private. But I get the feeling that he wouldn't want to sacrifice people to, because like in my mindset, German wants to protect his tribe, and if a bunch of hooligans summon Trask, that's their problem to deal with, and it's on the other side of the map, so he's not gonna. If it comes to his doorstep, sure, he'll deal with it. But it's
I guess we could ask them for their words of wisdom.
Well, we could relay, hey, don't send troops because there's a giant thing that could kill them all.
just kind of keep away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it ride out.
Giant continent-wide
There
game of
was a
keep
way
away.
For us to direct it, we could end this war very quickly.
There's kind of a big problem with
low.
guide it, we'd have to guide it to many different places and cause much more collateral
That is
damage.
also true, and the direction of the chromatic city is also to the
Well,
east,
there's-
as well
there's-
as.
Do we
the
even
platinum
have a
keep.
means of effectively damaging it?
My concern is more with containing it.
if I don't think
I don't think it's
I
contained.
don't think that's possible.
I think it goes where it pleases.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
would have
like
to be
maybe we
some
could
kind of-
magically contain it in a different dimension.
Exactly.
Why don't we ask
But
these?
none of us can do that, and I don't know of anybody that can.
Let's
I
ask
can-
these table of heroes their advice.
You mentioned the book that you have. Have you attempted to enter it before?
I have not yet.
There, we could potentially exploit that to, but we are all but paladins. I would seek out a mage. Perhaps a mage.
Surely the Platinum Keep has mages.
We are paladins and clerics.
Do you know any mages? Or if not, we just go to the Platinum Keep and search for one.
Assuming they
There
are
is like
assuming they are
going
still
back
alive.
through it's supposed to be full of orcs.
What's that? I'm sorry, John.
Platinum Keep?
I said
What?
that. Yeah, just walk back through the forest that is supposed to be full of orcs.
Oh, good point.
They're
Like this is kind of like their it was aptly called the staging ground, and they have staged their invasion into many different parts. It would seem that is possible.
So the Scorched Forest is a no-go. Okay.
I'm not saying it's not. I mean, okay, well, look, there's
Didn't we come
giant ass
from that
blizzard
direction?
to the south.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
you,
did.
You guys did come from that direction, but it looked like all of that they were moving to the Dawn Touch Peak. So you guys probably could, because you had like found like those abandoned camps and stuff. So you guys probably could head back to the Platinum Keep.
Good boy.
I mean, you might run into a few stragglers, but as far as right now, you guys did cut off a supply route for them. So that's good. That is a good that is a win. But Alton looks to you guys.
Just to refer back to earlier, you said not you, James, but man making assumptions. There is path to the north. There's a path to the west. There's path to the south and the east.
Mm-hmm.
You said that they could be potentially. What I'm driving at is that they're everywhere. There's no safe direction in any direction.
Oh, right.
So we should probably pick one that is not the least likely to get us killed.
Fair enough. Okay.
There are like 5 people.
Also, I just realized my lay on hands is not 25, it's 35 because it's 5 times my paladin level and I leveled up.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming the Godzilla is the and the
telling you all the
Temple of
solutions.
Lukos. I'm guessing that's occupied.
It's only assumptions. You can only make assumptions. We don't know.
Oh, well, why don't we just go there? We know there's going to be orcs in the Scorched Forest, but we don't know there's going to be people in the Temple of Lukos, so why
And
not
at the
just go
very
there?
least, the people of the Platinum Keep should be forewarned of this.
Well, the
potential
people
threat.
of the Platinum Keep we can tell because there's a sending stone somewhere
Mm-hmm.
in somebody's possession to talk
Yep.
back to them.
In that case, yeah.
That's
Use
why
that.
it was considered a recon mission.
And Edgar can also send out messages to people too, or he has sending, so he can relay. If you need him to relay messages to, like the Suntide, he can do that.
Alright. What kind of basis thing?
The Motley Crew of idiots.
So sorry, you guys cut out there for a second. So
I
um
ducked into a culvert and was shooting him. You walked up to him and did it.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna use the sending stone to inform the Platinum Keep. What do you got 25 words. What are you telling are you gonna do this now, or is this just the plan? Sorry.
25
I mean,
words.
letting them know is probably
Okay.
utmost importance because they
Yeah.
are supposed to be sending people here,
Yeah.
also to the Tetsu Pass,
And the Sun
where the
Tide.
thing is currently running around. I don't know where the Sun Tide is.
Tayo
Sun Tide?
Sayo. Tayo Sayo.
Okay.
Just
Well,
below.
we
it-
should at
it,
least.
it translates to the Sun Tide.
That's fine.
Okay. So we should at least tell them that the Sail of the Dawn is safe, but avoid the Tetsu Pass. Tarask.
Don't send people through the forest. Bolster your troops at your wall.
Yep.
Stay at the Platinum Keep.
Yeah.
Go on the defensive.
Alright, well, stay at Platinum Keep. And Tarask at, I guess we'll say, Tetsu Pass.
Yeah.
Or near there. And that's it. That's all we need to tell them.
Do you guys tell them about the Tarask? Sorry, just wanted to clarify.
Whoa.
I assume Tarask at Tetsu Pass means there's a Tarask.
At Tetsu
Okay,
Pass.
sorry.
Yeah.
So I think that is telling them about it.
We can add a couple more words. We got 25. Lots of casualties.
Citadel
And you can and
is
this
safe.
and this is like a sending stone
Citadel of Dawn safe.
for the Platinum Keep.
Dragon.
The one
uh,
specifically that we're talking about is to the Platinum Keep.
Okay.
Dragon ritual stopped.
They don't Dragon Rich like
They know the
Citadel.
Dragon ritual?
Citadel
No
safe
one-
is easier.
Citadel's safe,
Nobody
that-
knew about the
fair.
Dragon ritual going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so we got
Well,
Stay at
we could
Platinum
say
Keep.
Dragon gone, not defeated.
Yeah.
That
I
works.
mean, how many words have we gotten?
we got stay at Platinum Keep. That's 4. Where that thing's name is that the Tetsu Pass? Tarask at Tetsu Pass. That's another 4 gone. Citadel safe. Dragon escaped. Done.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
works.
Sweet.
Scorched Forest occupied. Fireworks.
Yeah, because they'll be pouring out.
That
yes.
should be about 21 or 20.
Yeah.
That
sounds
still
good.
that
conveys
sounds
everything
good.
we basically needed to convey.
You hear
Alright.
You hear a response back from Numanus Balazar. Well, that is unfortunate. But you secured the Citadel of the Dawn. I will inform the Sun Tide to not send troops. Thank you.
Oh, and the last 3 words. Heading to Temple. Yeah, that too. The Lucos thing, where it's called.
The Lucas
Well, if we already
thing.
sent it, it's okay.
That's he gets that.
Alright.
Okay, very good.
Alright. Well, I don't think there's anything else to do around here. The Citadel. Maybe
Nope.
ask assistance from the heroes in front of us, the old people.
Pretty sure they said none of them were mages.
No, they're all.
Well, we don't
paladins.
need mages. We just need extra manpower, you know.
Yeah.
Come along of us.
This is what we can do.
I think they got a Citadel to watch.
You know what? That's true.
They all of their people.
Kind of
did
like the whole point.
their people kind of did all get slaughtered, but they will they'll look to one another and they'll go, "We will secure the citadel. We will. Two of us will go through the the northern path to the RRR.
Catch,
Two of us will go
catch
to
him
the
R&R.
forests, and then the other two will go down south just to secure. And then 2, 4, 6, and then which one of us 7 would you like us to accompany you to the Temple of Light?"
Well, they're all paladins
Weren't some of them clerics?
and clerics.
He was considering Edgar as a Knight of the Dawn. That was their cleric.
Oh, okay.
I can continue.
Uh,
Edgar looks. I can continue accompanying you upon this journey, if you wish.
okay, sure. Everyone oppose or agree?
I agree.
Sounds good to
I
me.
agree.
All right, you're with us.
No issue with it.
Very good. All right. All right. To the Temple of Light, you guys go. All right.
Alrighty.
Hey, these maps actually still work. These maps are all for naught. Huzzah! Oh, wrong one. Huzzah! Dylan, I need to get your character.
I saw them.
I know. Though there shouldn't be any
The
bad guys.
icon.
There's probably bad guys on here, but there shouldn't be because they're all dead or they all fled. So let me just. We'll
Somebody
get them.
slaughtered them.
I know. Well, slaughtered / fog of war. Reset.
Cook them.
Cancel. Reveal. Fog.
Laid.
So I originally had these maps, you guys going up the mountain, but you guys are now going down the mountain. So, also I need an icon
Okay.
for.
Woo!
Well, I'm guessing the power heel wheels prevents us from entering is gone.
Yes, you guys can. I'm sorry. What was that?
The spirit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The spirits. You notice that the spirits start to flood in.
Ah.
Huzzah! The spirits can enter there. Let me find a good one for. I'm trying to find a good one for John here. Alright, this one actually is perfect. Dylan. Dilio. Not Dilio. I think I spelled your name wrong. John, but John Dylan. And then represents controlled by Dylan. All right. Sweet. Copy. Wait a minute. Sorry. Copy. And then. All right. So the gang's all here. So you
The
guys.
gang's all here.
The guys make it down. You guys are curving around the bend. And then, do you guys want to do anything, talk about anything while you guys are making this journey?
How do you say your name, Dylan?
Tillith?
Tillith?
Philip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you come from, Tillith?
I was born in a village.
Okay, so we all are.
Dylan, what was the name of your village?
Born in a
I think he's
city.
born in
Big
the city or
village.
the country.
Oh, true.
You know, doesn't matter. It's destroyed, right?
It's Valgyria.
Oh.
You named it.
Oh.
You got to name the city or town.
I mean,
It's destroyed. It's
it's
destroyed.
too painful to bring up this.
What was it destroyed by?
Just bringing in all the trauma.
They just will just give John's character a long just look.
Keep staring, Tin Can. I will not shut the fuck up about it.
Jeez.
My village was destroyed by beasts that deserve nothing but a sword.
Well, he's gonna get a fucking sword.
Sounds like you're out to get vengeance. I can commend that.
Admirable.
All right.
But
so
what's
you
with
got-
all these spirits around here?
They.
Place is mighty spooky.
Yeah. I mean, they're not gonna
Can
harm
I
you
tell
guys.
if they are
Th-
friendly?
Oh yeah, they're friendly. They're just chilling. They're just wandering around. If you go over their names, they say different stuff, but all that stuff is outdated because you guys.
Oh.
This was originally.
Excuse me.
This was originally the plan for you guys to like go up here, and then you would meet these guys.
But we didn't.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Blech.
do you notice something? Do you notice something, John? Are you putting two and two together? He's a grave cleric. He exists both. He's both dead and alive. He is the balance between life and
I
death.
wanna
Guys,
talk
You
to
need
the
to stop and
spirit.
talk to every
one.
single
You got
NPC.
something to say?
Ah, yes. The faithful God gave me a choice to either die or help mortals pass on. Until my job is complete, I will continue to walk this plane.
Who's saying that?
That was
Edgar.
a spirit.
Edgar is saying that.
Oh, Edgar.
He's saying
Oh,
that to you.
my bad.
Oh.
Until my job is complete. That is until that is when I will rest. I hope I do not alarm you, friend. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Do you guys hear me? Oh no. Oh no. Sorry about that, John. I cut out. Did you after
In
you
our
s-
in our defense, you left us unsupervised.
Sorry, I know I my thing went down. John, did you say anything to him after he said that?
Yeah, I said, are you telling me you're right there? And right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Sildana.
Mm-hmm.
And I just keep and I mutter to myself, secrets. Everybody has secrets.
Mm-hmm. Well, originally you're supposed to find this out much sooner.
That Edgar's been a
Yeah.
ghost this whole time.
Yeah. But you guys
Oh.
went the
Fucking
other way.
zombie.
You guys went the other way.
Oh well.
That's all right.
Why would we come from the west?
Because I was planning on you guys killing all the orcs up through this path. I was planning on
Oh.
But
I
are
was-
we? We're currently going west though.
you guys are yes, but
Okay, but we came originally to here from the east. Why would
Mhm.
we ever end up
it
here?
was gonna loop around the mountain. These maps were like
Okay.
looping around
We-
the mountain.
We weren't
That's-
supposed to go over the mountain like we did. Apparently, we were supposed to go around.
Yeah.
You know, the scenic route.
That's what.
He didn't expect you to fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a character that has fireball and didn't expect fireball. That's his problem.
Damn.
Just didn't expect. I'm
Put
gonna be
my
honest.
hand
Nobody else here expected it either. So
You know, I can't even complain because I summoned a Tarask.
Man, was waiting for that for not quite a year, but a few months. I was
Oh.
waiting. So you guys continue marching one by one. Let me clear up any bad guys that are supposed to be here.
Hang on. We have one more order of business.
Oh yeah.
Touching this ghost.
Oh,
Dylan's character put his hands through it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting my hand in this ghost and make sure it's an actual spirit.
You notice the ghost puts its hand on its forehead and goes, "Oh, I've been hurt. Oh me." Yeah, it does. And then he goes back. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't feel anything.
What a flamboyant, dramatic ghost.
I'm dead inside.
It's definitely a
He's
ghost.
more than dead inside. He's down the outside too.
It's true. This is a very dead ghost.
Do you have any ectoplasm?
Not for me to give you.
Okay. No further questions.
All right, let me move this over here. So I'm just getting this second map all set up for you guys.
Loading screen. No.
Are you guys able to see me go spinny spinny?
Only if you let go of the spin icon, it will reveal your most current situation.
Oh,
So you would
that's
have to
lame.
let
Yeah.
go. But if you use the arrow keys like what I'm doing, I'm going crazy.
I can't see anything because
yeah, we can't see
Press my
you
login.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Can't.
No.
No. Aw.
Alrighty,
I
you
had to
guys,
unclick.
you guys are on this third map.
Okay.
You notice
Oh man.
that there is a sign that points this way that says Temple of Light. And then the sign that goes this way. South entryway this way. Or
Are
west.
these actually
West. Yes, these are all dead.
broad dead skeletons?
Yes, they are.
I'd like to look through one of them.
Sure.
I'm looking
You
for anything
find a
shiny.
You find a second spooter. No. Roll an investigation check for me. You
I
find-
got. If I can wield my dice correctly, there we go. I got 13.
You find 3 gold pieces.
I have to change my entire thing. There we go. There. Back to 9,000 gold, guys. 9,002, of
Dang.
course.
Damn.
I need to get you guys.
That's what happens.
I need to get you guys. into
Because I
a-
stall shit from rich people.
That's right. You're.
We need to get you guys into a store to do some shopping.
Wait,
I'm.
you said you just gave me 9,000 gold.
No, I've had 9,000 gold.
Oh, okay.
I over time I'd sold diamonds and whatnot since at the beginning that I stolen. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'd like to check these crates over by me.
Sure. You open them up. few of them have just some rotten like tomatoes and potatoes. But make a you can make an investigation check for me.
That's that is a 18.
Ooh, you find which crate are you going to?
Let's just start with this one right here next to me.
Sure, you find 18. You find some some a few long swords, nothing special though. You do find a bag full of rings of like gold and silver rings. Let's say it's a pouch full of 10 rings. 5 silver, 5 gold.
Okay, I'll take those.
You should wear them all right now and see what happens.
I would also like to inspect this
Watch it be
skeleton.
another ring of summoning a Tarrasque.
I was hoping maybe like cursed and they'd be like stuck on your fingers.
Well, that's
Ring of
good.
summoned Tarrasque.
Oh, that's good.
A ring that's a mimic.
Oh,
It like
jeez.
gives you arthritis on each finger that you put on.
You notice this skeleton. Actually, all these skeletons have this armor that's very like corroded and not really usable. But it looks like these were knights from a long time ago, or at least the squires or the foot soldiers of the dawn. But you're not sure how old. You find an emblem, Tillith, of a moon, of a crescent moon.
Any lads know what this moon symbol over here would be, eh?
Titus will take a look. He knows a little bit about
I
this
think
kind of thing.
Harp would know too, right?
What am I supposed to be glancing at?
There's a moon symbol. I was wondering if that's like a religious thing or something.
Yeah, that's. Well, I'm gonna have Titus look at it too.
The moon is not a religious symbol of Izanami.
My apologies. I was just lumping everything together.
But I mean, I'm sure Titus might be somewhat aware of other religions. Nat 20 for a
Holy
religion
shit.
check.
So the convergence also, so like early on in the campaign, I mentioned that there are some D&D gods. This is a relic of one of the old D&D gods of Elishtre. And
Amulet of Illustre.
And when the convergence occurred, there were still some people who worshipped the traditional official D&D gods, but most people now are only really aware of the current gods, the ones that I made.
It isn't a emblem of one of the old gods.
Ah,
Illustre. What
And
is
since
that
you
a god of?
And since you got a natural 20, fun behind the scenes, originally the Knights of the Red Dawn were all worshippers of Elishtre.
Originally, the Knights of the
But you
Dawn were
only
all.
that's
worshippers of
that's more of a
that's just a fun fact
That's
for
just a fun
you as a person.
yeah, that's
Oh,
more
as
of
a
fun
player,
yeah,
Titus
as a
wouldn't
player
actually
fun-
know.
That's
Okay.
a player fun fact, not a
Oh.
But it's a natural 20. Sure, you know that. I don't know. You know,
Okay.
you get a peek behind the DM screen. You see a man looking up at the sky in the sky. Just my face looking down. You're tripping balls.
I got some stuff to help you trip balls.
Apologies, I don't know what
Oh,
just came
Lord.
over me.
He's gonna sell you drugs.
Um,
The way he tried to do in front of a king.
dude, that was so funny. I felt bad for shutting you down, but I'm like, you can't be selling illicit. Can't be doing illicit
Yeah,
activities in front of a.
Man, since she was gonna buy him.
Let's just say Titus has seen that before, but he doesn't completely understand where.
I don't know. It's kind of a luxury if it's illegal, you know. Only the highest can really access it, right?
Um, Saldana, are you doing anything? And Garth, are you doing anything?
I'm just kind of watching the show at the moment between everyone else.
Am I able to climb up here to get a better perspective?
Yes.
I'm gonna do a perception check.
Sure. Just like a lay of the land, or like to see what's down further off the side of the mountain.
Lay of the land.
Okay. You notice that this sort of
That's 7.
you notice that this area and this area is a bit elevated, and that the thing that goes down is the path itself. You do notice that this path over here that goes to the Temple of Light, or the Temple of Lukos, goes downwards. You do see you only got a 7, but you do notice that there are bits of like clouds, dark clouds, off in this direction.
Okay.
But we can climb these rocks.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit difficult, but you can actually. Tillith, since your favorite terrain is the mountains, you have no problem climbing these.
Alright. So I'm able to see this chest here.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
You open
I
up.
want to see about this chest.
You open up and you find 3 scrolls with no.
I wouldn't open those.
No. You open it up.
Oops, all Tarask.
Oops, all threat.
Oh Lord.
You open it up. And you see a book in there. It's a
Anyone know how to read?
You know how to read.
You don't?
Alright, I will attempt to open the book.
You open the book. It's this leather-bound journal, and it says, "Dear one," in really broken common. It looks like a 5-year-old tried writing common for the very first, like English for the very first time. It says, "Dear diary, I found this book, and I'm so excited to start writing." All the words are misspelled, but you're able to decipher what it's trying to say. Signed, signed Rob the Goblin. Day 2, and each day talks about something else that this goblin did. Named Rob the Goblin.
Uh-huh.
Rob the Goblin.
Alrighty then.
It has about 30 days of entries. Last entry it says, "I'm going out on a big mission." And after each entry, the English, the common gets a lot better. Not by much, but it gets a little bit better. And the last entry goes, "Going out on a big mission. Can't wait to write about it."
Well, I guess he's still in that mission.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna keep the book. I'm gonna just store it with myself.
Rob the Goblin.
We called him Rob the Zombie.
Roblin the Goblin.
Roblin the Goblin.
Roblin the Goblin.
I was like,
Roblin, yeah.
Do I do the Goblin, Boblin the Goblin, or do I do something different? I'm like, all right, Rob the Goblin, baby.
Should I call him Goblo the Goblin?
Lord Bimbus.
I'd like to go all the way over here and look at this chest.
Sure. You also find a journal entry. No.
Let me guess.
No, this one's locked actually.
Well, you're looking at the right guy who can pick a lock, so
Perfect.
I'd like to pick it open.
The dwarf.
Sure. Roll me the sleight of hand check with all your proficiencies.
We have that. Do I get I can't read. Let's zoom in real quick. Hang on. Oh, I got so much effects. Expertise, sleight of hand. If I can do that. Can attempt even when obscure only, no. Oh, it doubles the frequency. So 3, 6, plus 7, plus another 3. That's gonna be 13, 16. I rolled a 16, which means I rolled pretty low.
You're able to unlock it. Random. I wanted to do like something random. Random loot. Loot gen. Here we go. Let's see what you get. Let's see. Let's see. Roll me a d20.
16.
You find a. You find.
I find to find.
You find a. You use rapiers, right?
Of course I do. They're pretty finesse.
You find a rapier, and it has these black runes embedded into the blade going up.
I'm gonna store it and not hold it. Just store
Okay.
it behind me. And have some shaman or whatever determine if it's cursed
Alright,
later on.
fair enough.
I gave you the idea kind of relatively recent.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let me just
All
write
right.
it down. You find a
If no one else will, I'd like to open this third chest because every chest must be open and safe.
Alright.
Never know what you're gonna get.
Let me just write down what Sammy got a cool rapier. Alrighty. Your chest
Blackstone rapier.
Yeah, it does have a name, but you'll have to find that out. Yeah, rapier. It has rapier with black gems embedded
Black gem
into
rapier.
it. Your chest is unfortunately locked.
Sounds like you need to call an expert.
While Sammy
Anyone
is
got lockpicks?
while Sammy's going over to help
Eh,
Tiltha,
let me clamp these rocks.
what are you guys the rest of you hooligans, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go check some of the other crates.
Sure.
Here's the deal, Mr. What was it your name? Set, right?
So
Helif?
You open up the crates and you find a bag, a pouch.
You can call me Till for short.
Tilf? Okay. I'll open it for you. You get first pick of the items. There's 2 items. I'll get the other item. So pretty
Sure.
fair. All right.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
All right. While you're picking the lock, Austin, you find a bag. And it is a bag full of like fruit and like vegetables and fruit.
Does it look fresh?
It looks fine. It looks like it could be eaten or cooked
Okay.
with.
I'll take that. Don't want it to go to waste.
Garth, are you doing anything? Gareth. Garth.
Yeah. No, you're right with Garth.
Garth.
No, I'm not doing anything in particular at the moment.
Alrighty. Sammy, are you not Sammy? Hearth, are you doing anything?
Hearth isn't on the map, so he's.
Yeah, I haven't seen him at
Where
all.
did Hearth go? Hearth, where did you go?
He never
I
came.
did not walk
Yo,
ahead, apparently.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
His player model didn't load.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm just been chilling next to Edgar the entire time.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
I'm
He had too
sorry.
many mods on his character and it failed to load.
Actually, let's do this. Let's do...
His game crashed.
Oh, no. Hearth, get your butt in here, sir. Alright, Hearth,
There he is.
what do you want to do?
What am I doing? I am, as I said, I've been standing next to Edgar the entire time. I am going to look at him
Uh-huh.
and poke him. Like, I am
He feels...
squinting very loudly at him.
He's
Am
there.
I like phasing through, or is
No,
there like
he's...
a physical?
He even takes off like his gauntlets just so you can like touch him. He's there. He's in the flesh. His skin does look a bit gray though. Now that the more like you
Why
look
aren't you
at him,
rotten? The more I look at him, the more dead he appears.
less dead and just like it's like, oh, he has gray skin. He doesn't look like dead.
Like a
he-
pale, like
he
a
like-
vampire.
he looks like he looks like a regular half elf. Like he looks like it's just a half elf. But like your discerning eyes are like, yeah, he looks. You saw the spirit. You saw him. It's like he does look a little bit. He does look a little bit off, just a little bit.
I'm gonna ask him, why aren't you rotting?
My God gave me these gifts so I can help others.
He is a grave cleric, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It's James. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
rolled
no,
an
it's literally James's previous character in Brad's campaign.
It's all of his characters.
Actually, this is a different. That was a death cleric first off. No,
Oh, same
big
thing.
distinct different
Brady.
guys.
that was a human who didn't have a left hand or a right hand.
Well, to avoid getting called out, I rolled an 18 on lockpicking the chest
I just like dead things, okay, guys. Just
and paladins.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy.
I do. It's really cool. I mean, I like the gothic, man. I like the gothic stuff. 18. You pick this lock, and you pick it good. Best lock picker in all of the fractured.
I do like
these
picking on
fractured lands.
things.
You pop.
I
open
can't
this-
believe you used the hard on.
Hey, picker is my word, but you can use picka.
God damn it.
No comment. Just no comment.
Let me just take some notes here.
Oh yeah.
It's taken.
Note taken. I
This
can
is
use
why we
picka.
can't have nice things.
And that's going in the D&D quotes without context list.
All right, what's in
My
the chest?
Sorry, just writing some stuff down.
I mean, you can always look back to stream and take notes afterwards.
All right. I can say picker, but you can say picka.
No, the
Picker
word
is my
picker
word. You
is
may
my
call me
word.
Picka.
Yeah.
Picker is my word. Oh my god.
You-
What's up, my pickers?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right. So you open up the chest. Let me roll the loot table again.
Okay.
I like doing that. It's a lot more.
I've
enjoyable.
come to pick your lock again.
All right, let's
I've
do
come for your pickle.
Roll me 2d20s.
Would that be me or the person
I
that got
would
to the chest first?
I would like.
Because Tiff.
Dylan. Tillis,
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
What did you get?
I got a nat 20.
Oh.
Alright.
All right. And what did you roll? What did you roll?
Me?
Yes. What did you roll?
12.
All right. So you find um you find a bag of gold. Well, 200
Cool.
gold again.
Wow.
But
Oh, that's a collection.
you Dylan, you find a cool belt. You find a belt that it has a belt buckle on it. It's a brown leather with brass on it, and has a belt buckle that looks sort of like a dwarven head. You
I
guys can
wonder.
discuss. You guys can discuss among yourself which one you guys want, but that is what you find.
Which one do you want? I'm looking at the gold, because, your
I
boy
strap
here.
on the belt immediately.
Alright, take the gold. It's curse. You're now as short as a dwarf. I'm joking.
Shrinks.
All right. It will take an hour to attune to this, but you have a pretty cool belt with a dwarven head on it on the belt buckle.
This belt's pretty cool, don't you think?
Does it do anything besides make you look fabulous?
Yeah.
Gotta look fabulous.
Maybe I'll get a +1 to my charisma. You never know.
Well, we should do a catwalk first, just in case.
Alright.
Remember when you said no beards?
Yeah.
Oh no.
We got a little peach fuzz coming on there.
You start to notice, the more you have this belt on, the more that you start to feel something start tickling your face a little bit.
We got a little 5 o'clock shadow coming on there.
Sammy, what are you doing? You look
Well,
over the land.
I throw the gold in my pocket.
I meant to say Saldana, but thank you, Sammy.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Saldana, go ahead.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
I guess I point out the big black clouds.
Yeah, and you do notice that the clouds start to get darker, and way down you start to hear like the echoes of like fights, or like it sounds like people are yelling, but it's very faint.
Okay. Do you guys hear anything? Any faint echoes coming down from this way?
This path is the Temple of Light. It's a little dark over there, kind of like a
It seems
kind of
like
weird.
a Temple of Light shouldn't be shrouded in such ominous darkness.
Yeah,
This is the direction we're supposed to go.
if we want to get to the Temple of Light, of course. I mean, well, I guess we got to go.
We shall cleanse the darkness.
Unless it's just a really cloudy day and, people are just being loud for no reason, Surely there's not like a whole chaos going over there.
Just like my upstairs neighbors.
I do like jinxing myself though.
Well, shall we proceed?
I'm guessing everyone else is on board of going towards the darkened area.
Yeah.
This is towards the Temple of Light, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then I see no issue then proceeding.
Okay.
Alrighty, you guys start heading down. Anyways, you guys.
Graduating.
The Lord of the Rings music. I butchered it, but you guys start heading down the mountain, and as you continue down this path, you see the tips of the temple, and fire billows out. And that is where we're gonna end tonight's episode.
Well, that was pretty lit. Tower of lit.
Well,
One
alrighty
could
then.
say